welcome to my channel. This is KB Worth Saving 101, and I am KB, Kim Baker. If this is your first time visiting me, welcome. I am a crazy lifetime thrifter turned reseller, and I currently resell Poshmark, Mercari, Tradesy, Etsy, Shop Thrilling, Depop, Grailed, and I don't know. Anyway, this is my journey. These are the tips and the tricks that I learn along the way. So, maybe you'll learn something, maybe you won't. Anyway, I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I'm still at only like 500. I really need another 500 before I can really put a lot of effort towards this, guys. I'm really sorry. And if you've watched me before, you know my life has gotten absolutely crazy. In fact, I am watching my 2-year-old granddaughter, and I have my daughter, another daughter, getting married in less than a week. So help me. Life has been extremely crazy, and yeah. But I thought I would share an update because my business has changed dramatically. And I don't know, I'll tell you what the heck I'm doing and what's going on. So, I know everybody's experienced that Poshmark dip because of Poshmark screwing around with that algorithm. Well, my sales actually kind of dipped in December and never fully recovered. Just being totally honest. I was doing 1,600 and I'm down to like a third. But at this time, because I am utilizing List Perfectly, I actually have increased my numbers by 3 times. And my average sales price has dramatically increased. So I figured this video, I'm just going to go over what I'm doing different and give you some tips. Show you some of the stuff I picked up and where and why. Hopefully maybe it'll help somebody else out. So what I have found is my area, I cannot find a lot of nice high-end designer. So I have leaned in towards the vintage. And I highly recommend knowing and learning about it because that has tremendously raised my average sale price. I'm just sold a sheath dress, sleeveless sheath dress, black, vintage, Mary McFadden, $100 on Etsy. So I spent $1 on it. Great. That was awesome. Okay. And that has raised my average sale price, and it has allowed me to also cross list to more platforms. So I can put them on all the regular ones, but now I can also put them on Etsy and Shop Thrilling. So to me, that makes it a bonus. All right. Some of the other things I'm doing, it's been probably since last September I made a video. Has it been that long? Anyway, life is crazy. So I was doing shopping because, of course, that is like my stress relief and the only time I get to myself. But in all honesty, I'm doing way too much shopping and not enough time in listing. So I have a whole room, big one, full of my death pile. So I'm changing things around with what I'm doing. Because I am focusing on vintage. Also, I have noticed shoes have sold the best for me on eBay. I'm doing shoes and handbags as like another really big, good category for me. I'm changing my focus around a little, and I'm skipping dollar days so that I don't bring home so much stuff. So my average price of my items are going up, but that's okay because so is the listing price. So let's go through and I'm going to show you what I've got going, okay? So, like I said, I have a whole room. Well, all of those little tiny items, tiny dollar items is what I'm talking about. So like new with tags, Forever 21 or whatever. I am taking those items into buy, sell trade stores. And what I mean by that, I have it's not a Style Encore. No, I do have a Style Encore by me. Then I have, it's not a Buffalo Exchange. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it down below. And then I also Plato's Closet. So I'm taking some of my items, multiples, and I only paid $1 for those items, and trading them in so that I have a better item to list at a higher dollar amount. So I'm doing less work and clearing out my excessive room. So there's one of the things I'm doing, and I will show you exactly what I got. So, gosh, what is the name of the place? I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on it. Anyway, I went to one of them, and they took, I don't remember how many items now. I should have wrote it down. I really didn't care. I want to say they took 12. I think they took 12 or more. And anyway, sorry guys. I know the total was, the total was like 36. 12. Maybe they took 24 items. I don't know. I got over $45, so it's only like $2 an item, which is fine. I'm getting credit to get other things. So one of the first things I bought, since purses and shoes are doing very well for me, is I went through and got this really super cute leather fringed. Love this unique lock clasp. And who are you? You are D2, genuine leather, made in Italy. So yes, and this is a great one. Very, very funky. And I thought will do very well. I'm probably going to list this super high. I haven't even looked so much, but probably like 180, if not 200, and see how it goes, because of course you can always drop the prices. So that was one item. The other item I picked up is, it's Uptown Cheapskate. There you go, Uptown Cheapskate. So I have one of those close to me. So this happens to be a backpack, which, backpacks have been kind of trending. I like the little, again, closure like this. It's a drawstring, and it is Jessica Minkoff. So, and it's leather. I will go through and try to clean it up a little bit, but yes, I picked this up. There you go. So those are the two items that I got with my credit from there. I went to then Plato's Closet, and they only took, I think, 12 items. And I don't remember. Well, let's see. I didn't pay anything. Does it still have a tag? It doesn't. It doesn't have a tag. Anyway, this is a vintage Champion. Surprisingly, found it there. And it is the reverse weave. It is a size small. It was in the men's section. But it is totally logoed. Oh, there's my tag. How much do they want for it? $12. So I got like $12. Maybe they only took 6 items. Yeah, they did. They only took 6. Anyway, and I got this Champion sweatshirt, which then I can cross-list onto multiple platforms. And being that it has a logo and it's vintage, I can list it high. There you go. I did go into the Style Encore. They did give me $46 in cash. I didn't have time to shop. My honey was with me. But for me, I would rather shop. I should have kept the store credit and used it another time, because they give you more money back in a store credit than they do in cash. I really am looking to, like I said, get better items at and fewer, so that I can keep listing my higher valued items and, yes, run my business that way. All right, so these are some items that I picked up. It was not, oh, sorry, my phone's going crazy. Not, what do you call it? it was not dollar days. So these, I probably paid like 20% off of each of these. So, but I'm just going to show you. These are, all right, can I even say that? Guys, you know, I slaughter the heck out of the names. Can you see that? Anyway, they were $6.79 minus my 20%. Allergia? Oh, whatever. I had Googled them at the time. These are very 90s. They have this embossed rose, and they're like in this Mary Jane style. So I picked those up. Okay. These are Clark's comfort shoes. Do very well for me. Even when I sent them into ThredUp, which I am boxing up some items to send in there. But we'll go over that another time. Let's see. These are a Clark's Wave, and they are a size, does that say 6? 8. Size 8. And again, they're like these Mary Jane style. Okay. And a lot of it, you know, thinking Depop. This one happens to be, I have no idea. It is not any kind of a brand, but it is definitely Bratz style, chunky heel. So there you go. All right, I picked these up because of the brand. I've never found Bionic before, so I picked these up. And they were $6.79 originally, so yeah, we'll see. But higher end and vintage. There's my focus, guys. Little on both ends. The other thing that I'm doing is that when I am listing lower end items that don't sell for very much, I have decided not to include measurements. So if it's under, I think 39, I'm not going to even bother. I'm not bothering because I'm going to list it for 39. I'll offer 30 and make 24. So for me, I'm not going to waste my time. If somebody asks, I may go back and do it, which I normally do. But if they don't, I'm just not going to do it because it's going to be like mall brands. It's going to be mall brands that I'm not making a whole ton of money on. So yes, that's my other process. This also is a vintage piece. I got it for $4.49 minus my 20%. And do I have even who you are? I don't think I have. It's just made in Hong Kong. That's one of the tall tale signs that it is vintage. So it's made in Hong Kong. I think it was, so it's before the 96, I think it is. And it is a gold beaded purse. So there. All right. One of the other things that I've done is I am picking up items. I had Poshmark credit, which I have not participated in Poshmark campaigns in a very long time because my social platforms no longer have just my Poshmark link, and you have to have it that way for your campaigns. I am thinking I might just go through and make one just for my Poshmark so that I can participate in the campaigns and get free dollars to utilize on Poshmark. So this was my first order. I was watching, who was it? I don't know, the Posh Kings, because they do very different items than what I pick up. And I watch a lot of different ones. They were talking about this particular bag, which is called Hogan. Hogan is supposed to be an expensive brand. Well, this one caught my eye because it is like a vintage 70s and it has all of this patchwork leather. So yes, especially for Depop. And then because of course I'm trying to save on shipping, I went through and she had another bundle and she had these bundled. She had that listed. I think she had this listed for 25 and this listed for 25. And I got both with my shipping under 40. So I was like, these are little Coach card holders, wallets. One's leather, the other one's just this. This one is missing its pull strap. So I'm going to make something up. I figure I can sell each of these for 25, 20. and make my money back and sell that purse for at least 50, 65, 75, maybe higher. Who knows? Haven't decided yet. Can you tell? All right. Next. So anything that is like super, super, super just no good. And I had some other items I was donating. Instead of taking them to Goodwill, I'll take them to Savers because I get a 20% off coupon. Now, I went on a day where there, was 50% off is Mondays, and I didn't make it on a Monday. So all of these items were 20% off, except one might be half off. So anyway, this is Rag & Bone, a brand I normally find. It was $9.49, and I want to say that it is a silk, and it is a maxi, and it's in this beautiful print. So I thought that was great for summer and spring. So I'm going to get this listed. There's no flaws. And yes. So there you go. Next item. This one is vintage. And how much did I spend at Savers? I'll tell you how much I spent at Savers. I spent $41.53. I will tell you, Savers is my least favorite place to go. It is highly expensive. Even when you have 50% off, you really have to scrounge and look for items that are going to be worth it. Not to mention, I had a $5 off coupon, and then I had my 20% coupon. You could not use them both at the same time. The $5 off is off of a $30 purchase, which expires like in 6 days. So I'm not getting back there. But anyway, yeah, and now you have to, you not only bring your own bags, but you have to self-checkout. What the heck is that? So yeah. I used to rarely. I'm just don't think I can do it. I just don't think. Anyway, this one happens to be vintage. It's Real Comfort by Chadwick's, and it is super cute. It's 100% cotton, and it is this button-down collared sleeveless shirt dress, A-line with its belt. So actually, it's a belt. I don't know if it's its belt, but it'll go. Goes with that tan color that's in there. Anyway, 100% cotton. Yes. And vintage. Love the vibrant print. All right, now these were half off, I believe. Yeah, this is my half off item. So they were $7, so they were $3.50. And these are Life Stride. Again, a comfort shoe. And I believe these are a vintage, very, and if I can't verify for sure, I will always use the word retro, because those are very 70s, loafer, mule, so there you go, and the color orange. Vintage shoes have even sold for me. All right, since we're on shoes, we'll just keep going. I picked up this pair, and they were $10, basically with 20% off. And who are you? Do you see on the bottom? Who are you? You are Eric Michael. So it's an expensive brand. They are leather. They are boots with this brown cross straps. So yes, I picked those up for $10. More of a designer, not necessarily a vintage. Okay. These guys definitely got from my Depop. These are very granny core to me. They are lace up front. They do have a side zip to enter. They're 9 West 7.5 leather boots. So yeah, these are definitely granny core and will be a Depop thing. 9 West, not so much, but the leather, all the rest. All right, and my last item to show you for today happens to be Papel Boutique Evening Vintage. And I'm sure it's the 80s. And some of these have been very popular. And it is a beaded open front cardigan. and it is in extremely good condition. Of course, it's 100% silk underneath all this beading. So there you go. And yes, I can list this on not only Poshmark, mercari, Tradesy, but I can do it Etsy, Shop Thrilling. And Etsy, Shop Thrilling have done fairly well for me also. So yeah, there you go. There's my train of thought, what I'm doing these days lately. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get back into the role of it, guys. But to tell you the truth, like, this is like, I don't know, 4 weeks, a month worth of my stuff. So like I said, I'm really trying not to shop. I do have 2 packages that are coming in the mail though. So I can't wait till I get those. And so maybe I'll do that again next week if I have time. You know, if you have questions, if you have, you know, anything you want to say, leave your comments down below. Don't forget me. Show me the love. And until next time, guys.